Hi BL enthusiasts, this is official preview of ABO Desire the series episode 12 explained. In this preview, we are diving into episode 12 of ABO Desire the series, and trust me when I say, this is going to be one of the most intense and emotional episodes of the whole show so far. For weeks, fans have been waiting to see whether Huayong's true devotion to Shaoyou would finally shine through again, and this episode looks like the turning point where everything changes. It's not just about love anymore, it's about survival, loyalty, and proving who really belongs to whom in the dangerous world of ABO power struggles. Episode 12 sets the stage for Huayong's most powerful moment yet, where he risks everything to save Shaoyou and show, once again, that his love is stronger than jealousy, betrayal, or violence. The preview opens by addressing the dark plan of Shaoyou's half-brother. This character has always been portrayed with jealousy in his heart, but in this episode, his hatred reaches its peak. He cannot accept that Shaoyou has always been superior to him as an S-class alpha, so he devises a cruel plot to finally destroy him. His idea is brutal: to have Shaoyou kidnapped and his gland cut out, removing his power as an S-class alpha forever. This is not just an attack on Shaoyou's identity, it's an attack on his life, his future, and everything that defines him in the ENG hierarchy. The jealousy of a half-brother turns into a deadly scheme, and episode 12 makes sure to highlight how dangerous envy can truly become. As the kidnapping unfolds, the preview reveals that three men ambush Shaoyou outside his apartment. They put a sack over his head, drag him away, and prepare to torture him in order to weaken him before carrying out the plan. What they don't realize, though, is that Huayong just happens to be nearby at the exact moment it happens. This is where the story takes a dramatic turn. Huayong, who has already proven his love to Shaoyou once before, instantly recognizes that the figure being dragged away under that sack is none other than the man he loves. He doesn't hesitate. His instincts immediately push him to follow. From this moment on, we see Huayong at his most determined, his most protective, and his most powerful. The preview makes it clear that what Huayong witnesses next is almost unbearable. He follows the kidnappers to their hideout and sees Shaoyou being beaten, bloodied, and tortured. The preview emphasizes the pain of this scene, showing Shaoyou weakened, struggling, and losing strength. For Huayong, this sight is devastating. He has always seen Shaoyou as a proud and powerful alpha, someone who carries himself with strength and dignity. To see him broken and bleeding cuts deep into Huayong's heart, and for the first time, he breaks down. His tears show just how much he cares, and at that moment, we understand that his love for Shaoyou is not about possession, it's about protecting him no matter what. This is where Huayong unleashes the full force of his true identity as an enigma. For those who have been following the series closely, you already know that Huayong is not just any alpha. He is something greater, an enigma, a rare and most powerful being in the ENG, higher even than an S-class alpha. When he releases his pheromones, the effect is immediate. The kidnappers, who only moments ago had been laughing and torturing Shaoyou, suddenly collapse under the overwhelming pressure. They cannot move, they cannot resist. Huayong's power paralyzes them completely, leaving them helpless before him. The preview shows just how terrifying Huayong can be when he decides to fight. What's more, the preview reveals that Huayong almost loses control. For a moment, he thinks about killing all of them, about ending their lives right there as punishment for hurting Shaoyou. His rage is understandable, his fury is unmatched. But then, he remembers that his mission is not vengeance, it's love. He restrains himself, sparing them not because they deserve mercy, but because all of his focus, all of his energy, all of his soul belongs to Shaoyou. His goal is to save him, not to destroy others. This distinction is powerful, because it shows that Huayong's strength does not come from hate, but from love. Then comes the most emotional and shocking moment of the entire preview, the decision to mark Shaoyou. As Huayong holds Shaoyou in his arms, Crying at the sight of his beloved Alpha so weak and covered in blood, he realizes that there is only one way to save him. Shaoyou has lost too much strength, and the only way to stabilize him is for him to be permanently marked by a higher level Alpha. And since Huayong is an enigma, his mark is stronger than any other. This is a life or death decision, and Huayong knows it. He tells Shaoyou that he must let him mark him, that it's the only way to heal and save his life. The preview teases the conflict within Shaoyou at this moment. For so long, he has resisted being marked permanently. It's not just a physical bond, but an eternal one, tying his life and soul to the Alpha who marks him. Shaoyou hesitates. He's afraid, unsure if this is the right choice. But then he looks into Huayong's eyes, sees the tears, feels the desperation, and realizes that Huayong is not doing this for himself, he's doing it for Shaoyou. For the first time, Shaoyou follows his heart instead of his fear. He agrees, and in that decision, their fate is sealed. Huayong does not think twice. He marks Shaoyou permanently, pouring all his love, devotion, and power into the bond. The preview promises that this marking scene will be one of the most emotional in the series so far. It's not about dominance or control, it's about love and survival. With the mark complete, Shaoyou's life is saved, his strength begins to return, and the bond between him and Huayong becomes unbreakable. From now on, they are connected forever, in a way that no one can undo. The preview ends with a haunting question: what will happen now that Shaoyou is permanently marked by Huayong? This decision changes everything, not just for them as lovers, but for the balance of power in their world. Shaoyou's half-brother wanted to weaken him, but instead, Huayong has made him even stronger, bound to the most powerful being in the Omgavis. Their enemies will not take this lightly, and their relationship will face new challenges. But for now, the focus is on the love that triumphed over jealousy, pain, and violence. Episode 12 of ABO Desire. The series is shaping up to be the climax of Huayong and Shaoyou's story so far. It's the moment where Huayong finally proves his love for the second time, not through words, but through actions. He saves Shaoyou from death, protects him from harm, and gives him life again through the eternal mark. This is more than a rescue. It's a declaration that their love is unstoppable, even against betrayal and cruelty. Fans are already buzzing with theories about what comes next, but one thing is certain: after this episode, nothing will ever be the same for Huayong and Shaoyou.